act like the people who don't have emotional control of themselves are strong or are something to be feared, when the truth is quite the opposite. If you are someone who cannot control yourself emotionally and you can't control how you react, you are, and this is not to be offensive, but you are in a sense a weaker person, because it's easy for me to get the reactions that I want out of you. If I want to make you mad, I know exactly what to say. If I want to make you upset, make you cry, I know exactly what to do, because you don't have any control of your emotions and you are immature emotionally, right? So why do we turn around and act like the people who are emotionally immature are so strong, or like they need to be something to be afraid of? Oh, you can't talk to so-and-so like that, because see, so-and-so will snap on you. You better watch how you talk to so-and-so. Okay, so-and-so might snap on you, might say some things that so-and-so really didn't mean to say. But then they come back to you and they say, oh, I didn't mean to say that. I apologize. It's just you had said this, that, and the other. It made me feel like that. And now y'all back cool. Try that with somebody who's emotionally mature. You say that same thing to them, they're not going to give you that reaction. Oh, I'm going to make them mad. I'm going to make them, like, think about it in a relationship way. Think about it how, oh, I'm going to make them jealous. That doesn't work for someone who's mature. Someone who's emotionally immature, what are you doing talking to him? What are you doing talking to her? You need to be there. Yeah, you're going to get the reaction you want because they're immature. But somebody who's emotionally mature, they're going to notice it. They might have some feelings about it, but they're either going to cut you off and you'll never have a conversation about it, or they're going to come to you and tell you exactly how they feel, and you're still getting cut off. Either way, the thing is, you tried to make them feel bad, and instead you made yourself feel worse. Because now that person who really cared about you, or who really is mature and could have taught you how to be like them, you don't have access to them anymore because they cut you off. And they cut you off because you were trying to manipulate their emotions. The person who snaps on me and curses me out, says anything and everything to me, that's not the person I'm worried about. Because quite frankly, if you can act like that, that just shows me that you're not emotionally mature. It shows me that we probably shouldn't be hanging around each other anyway. And it's not my loss. But the person who comes to me and says, hey, you did this, that, and the other, I don't appreciate it. And quite frankly, I don't have no room for that kind of behavior in my life, so I'm cutting you off. That person, that's the person I need to be worried about. Because that person is the person who I probably want in my life. And now, because I'm not acting the way I need to act, I'm not going to have them in my life anymore. That is way stronger. That takes a lot more strength than just snapping on somebody. I remember when I used to get into arguments, I used to try so hard to make people cry, to make people have the worst experience. I'm like, you're not going to want to argue with me ever again, because I'm about to tear you down to the point where you will not even want to talk to me anymore. Now, first of all, I don't like getting in arguments, but if I do have to have a confrontation, I'm coming from it already prayed up, already thought about what I want to say. I have the right mindset. That's number one. Number two, my goal is not to sit up there and make you feel bad. My goal is to communicate. When you are on that kind of level, you don't even be trying to focus on people who just want to argue. Oh, well, so-and-so did this, I want to do that. Nah. No, so-and-so did this and it made me feel like that. That's why we need to talk, because I don't want to feel like that again. So if I have to feel like that in order for you to be around, you're not going to be around, right? That's the difference. The person who is mature emotionally, they're not trying to make you feel bad. They're not worried about what you feel. They're trying to communicate so that it doesn't happen like that again. That is way more strength. It takes so much more strength to make yourself not throw things in people's faces, or to make yourself not just say the rudest, meanest stuff just because you could. It takes so much strength and self-control to go into an argument or to go into a confrontation and not do those things. That's the person that needs to get the accolades. People like to run around, oh, so-and-so will curse you clean out. You don't want to be messing with so-and-so. You don't want to mess with the person who will cut you clean off. Because, see, you got one chance. You act out with them, oh, okay. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Say everything you got to say. Please get it all out. Because you're never going to see me again. I'm blocking you. If we do happen to run into each other, I do not know who you are. Well, I don't know if I'm that bold yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting to that point where if I see people who I've blocked, I'm not talking to you. If you do happen to come to me, then maybe I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember who you are. I don't have anything to say to you, so I didn't say anything. Like, I'm at that point. I'm not at the point where I just act like you, like I don't know you. Like how some people be like, oh, who are you? I don't know. I can't remember. Like, I ain't at that point. I'm still act like I know you. I remember, but I remember why we stopped talking too. So there's nothing to talk about right now. But either way, I'm at the point where it's like, if I blocked you for a reason. So I'm not about to sit up there and go back and forth. Stop trying to make these people that are snapping on people clicking out or crashing out, because y'all love that word, but stop trying to make them feel like they are doing something, because quite frankly, all you are doing is pushing other people further and further away from you. People who are mature, we're not about to sit up there and let you talk to us any kind of way, treat us any kind of way. If we realize that you don't know how to handle your emotions, it's certain environments I'm just not going to take you to. I refuse to have you come with me and then embarrass me because you don't know how to hold your tongue, or you don't know how to just calm down and breathe and think about if this is the right time to address certain situations. As soon as you get upset, you want to voice it, but this isn't the place to do that. You are messing yourself up way more than the people you snapping on. We have to stop making these people feel like that's like, honestly, it's a validation that we give them. Oh man, so-and-so snap on you. That's a validation. Like, people already know they can't talk to me any kind of way. They can't, because I snap on them. Yeah, but I also know I can't take you anywhere. I also know that the moment I try to have a normal conversation about a disagreement, somehow it turns into an argument, which turns into you cursing me out, calling me all kinds of names, and now I'm blocked. I know that too. If you are somebody who curses people out, crash out on them, if you're a person who people will say, oh, you better watch how you talk around them, you might want to start working on your emotional maturity, because quite frankly, it will not get you far. It will not get you far. And that's relationship-wise, friendship-wise, work-wise. You will not go far if you do not have self-control, right? And for the people that sit up there and say stuff like that, just remind yourself of what you're really saying. That you're saying that this person is somebody to be scared of, or it's really not. Because all you doing is cursing me out. Okay. Anybody who ever did customer service, we done already had that happen. So you cursing me out ain't doing nothing, really. But at the same time, you're blocking your opportunities to be around people who could genuinely make your life better, because people don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. So I feel like I'm not the one who's actually, I don't need to be afraid of anything, because you might curse me out, but when I cut you off, you don't have access to me anymore. So I'm just saying, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Remember, it's up to you, no one else.